Hi, this is Michael with Iconosys. Today we'll be doing a demonstration of the background removal tool when used in conjunction with the Lasso tool to add back in parts of a frame. I will enable my live view. That is a real-time preview of what my camera sees. I'm going to take a white box. It's a lens box from a Canon macro lens. And I'm going to place that inside my photo studio. We're shooting in our LED 15-inch studio. As you can see, the lighting is quite good here. Just that on a white product we have contrast. Contrast is very important for the automated background removal tool. First and foremost, I just want to refocus my camera. I'm going to toggle from manual focus to autofocus. That will refocus my camera. And my first step here is to adjust all my camera settings. That is changing my camera settings to optimize them for the correct exposure on the object that I'm shooting. So maybe we'll go down to about 1/50th here. And after that looks good, I'm going to go ahead and pre-crop my subject. That is, define the area that I wish to shoot around my object. Actually, as a matter of fact, we're going to shoot this just a little bit dark for the purpose of this demo. And when I'm ready to shoot, I'm also going to want to do one last thing, which is adjust my focal point. So I go from AF to MF. I can zoom in 1:1, move left and right, up and down, choose what area I want to focus on by driving the lens near and far. As you can see, I can make it blurry, bring it back into focus. Then once it looks good, we're going to go ahead and hit snap to take our first image. That image is captured and instantly uploaded to our computer. Let's go ahead now. We're going to take our background reference image. If we wanted to shoot multiple angles of this product, we certainly could. The most important thing here is to keep all variables consistent. That is, we're not changing our lighting, we're not changing our camera settings, nor our focal point, nor our camera position, or shooting angle. So let's just pretend those are the two images that we want for our website. We're going to go ahead and take one more image of our background only. And what the background removal tool does is it tries to understand basically what's changed from this image to this image. Where have the millions of pixels that we see in these product images, how do they compare to our background only image? And it's essentially going to extract pixels that don't change because background pixels should remain the same. So let's go ahead and we're going to select all these images using the checkbox. We're going to enter into the editing tool. First and foremost, we'll take our background only image. So I'll select it, hit the BR button up in the top right hand corner, and I'm going to make this my background image. And basically that's saying that that's going to be used as the reference image. We could see it was imported successfully. Now we'll go back to our product image and we'll enter back into our BR. And we're going to see here, again, I picked this product just because I knew it would have a little bit of problem here, is it's actually eating into the product. Now we could go ahead and start to adjust our threshold so that it wasn't actually eating in, as we can see right here. But for the purpose of this demo, I do want it to actually eat into the product. So you can see at the bottom here too, there's a slight little reflection. So let's increase this so we're getting a pretty good cutout of this white object. And again, I'm using this little blue shaded area on the right hand side for a 1:1 viewfinder. My edge sensitivity and my edge blending are quite good at values of 1 and 2 respectively. So we're going to see really the only problem with this, we have a very good cutout. The only problem spot is the top. So with version 2.1 of Shutterstream, we allow customers to add back in the frame. So let me just hit apply. And what that's going to do is actually extract that background from that grayish hue that we had before to a transparent background. Even though it shows here with the white background, this image, it's in TIFF format, and that's an actual transparent background. It's just for viewing in our software, we have to show it with a different color background. Or pardon me, a solid color background. And we chose white. Users do have full control over that in the options area of what color will show as the background. So again, our problem area is kind of at the top of this box here. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in to 100% here. And I want to add this part back into the frame, just to add the top of the box back in the frame. So I'm going to go and grab our Lasso tool, and we're going to go ahead and just draw in kind of where that top would be. So I could probably make an educated guess, probably about here to here, and we're just going to give a big cutout. So basically everything inside of this area that I've just selected, If it was removed in the background removal tool, like this white part back here that we see, it's going to be added back in when I hit apply, provided I select the correct selection region and selection output. So my first option here is I want to make this inside the polygon, meaning it's going to add or remove frame from inside of this area that I've defined. And my selection output, I want to do alpha opaque, meaning it's going to add in parts of the original image back in inside of this area. So you're going to see when I hit apply, this area in the back was added back in. So operation complete. Let's go and view that at 100% again, and we can see that actually the back of the object was added back in. Just to show you this output image, let's go ahead and I'll exit out of the editing area. Let's go ahead and just to show you about the transparent background, let me output this using our dynamic save tool because I have to choose a TIFF or a PNG image. Let me just call this sample 123, and we're going to save it to our, let's find a new folder, samples folder, and we're going to resize it to say 1,000 pixels wide. Okay, now let's go and take a look. We can see that was saving, was completed. Now we're going to go and find our samples image, and let's open this in Photoshop just to show you again with that transparent background and the part that we added back into the frame. So give it a sec just to load into Photoshop, and as you can see, here's our product shot. So just to reiterate, if you wish to add parts of an image back in that were removed from your automated background removal tool, you can do so again in the editing area. When you're doing your lasso, you would go and cut out the specific part that you want to add back in, assuming that this part was pulled out from the background removal tool. When you hit apply, you will choose inside polygon and then alpha opaque option. All right, thank you.